I've been daily driving this slammed KY51 Nissan Fuga for the past 6 months, and this is how it's going.
You said at the beginning of the video, but like, just in case people are still unaware, like, what is this car?
Yeah, so this is a KY51 Fuga. It's basically a Nissan Q70, but this one's like the sport package, so it's got the big brakes, all the cool shit, all the stuff that like a guy that's really into sports cars would want.
Could you buy an Infiniti Q70 in North America that has all the same stuff this car has?
I don't believe so. But don't quote me on that. I know for sure the bumpers and skirts aren't available within North America, these ones. Right. So I would assume not, but I know the Akebono brakes that are on the car you can get here. So
that makes sense. How popular is the Fuga for like new age VIP luxury car builds in Japan?
It's definitely less popular than like, say, like Toyota Crowns, Celsiors, you know, LS460s, all those cars. Nissan kind of sits on the back burner a bit behind Toyota.
Right.
And the Fuga is definitely not as known. It didn't really sell as many, but I mean, man, for the money, you can't beat this car. It's incredible.
But like, you've been a Toyota guy for a long time. Like you work at Serial 9, you're around Toyota stuff all the time. You have the JZX90, you had like a 1J Crown Athlete.
Yeah.
So why buy this?
I just wanted something different, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. Not that Toyota is necessarily like boring per se. It's just like maybe for the VIP car, for what it is, a Toyota Crown to me isn't as sporting as this car is.
Right.
And I didn't necessarily want a VIP car for just that. I wanted a car that's still sporting to drive. It's fun, you know, it's engaging, and yeah, I don't know. I also wanted something kind of different, right? Like I think a Nissan Fuga, like I didn't know anyone that has one of those locally, and I don't know, Gerard, he would always show me pictures of them online, and he's like, oh, this is the coolest car, this is the coolest car, and it kind of resonated and rubbed off a little, and I'm just like, hey, like, this is a really cool car, and this is it. Like, this is what I want, so.
But like this car does serve as your daily driver, right? Like this is the car you drive for like all day-to-day stuff?
Yeah, no matter what it is, I will be driving this car to do daily chores, so.
So how is it living with a car that's this low and this fitted, but you're using it as a daily? Like, what do you do with the car? Like all your normal day-to-day stuff?
Yeah, it's attainable for the most part. You do have to like obviously pick your path and stuff, but you can do it. I mean, like anyone that says you can't, they're wrong.
It's like, don't hit any jumps.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, or if you want to hit the jumps, just make sure you hit it carefully. I don't know. I mean,
daily drive to and from work, running chores, like running errands, doing daily chores. Like this is the car you use.
Yeah, haul the dog around, whatever it needs to be, it will do it, because that's what a car is for. You got to use it. It's a tool, and I mean, just because it's a tool doesn't necessarily mean it can't be a cool tool. You know, like that's the thing. Is like I got a daily, and I wanted the daily to be cool.
Yeah. A
lot of people are like, you can't really do that, but you can.
And like when you got this car, it was on 21s.
Yeah.
And now you've pulled those off and you've put these 20-inch, they're works, right?
Yeah, they're work shorts.
20-inch works.
Yeah.
So what was kind of the logic behind that switch?
That was an interesting one, because I really liked the 21s on the car. The 21s were a part of what sold me on the car for sure.
Yeah.
But taking the wheels off of the car, I'd realized that they were re-drilled. And for some people, that's fine. You know, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a wheel, it bolts onto the car, it drives straight, it doesn't vibrate.
Yeah.
But it wasn't for me. These wheels were $1,000 landed for a set of 20-inch wheels.
Oh, that's sweet. That's Canadian dollars for all you Americans, so even cheaper for you guys. But I think like people have this like fucked up perception of wheels where like they think that like works are just like instantly like $5,000 or something.
Yeah, and it's like unattainable.
And then like, that's how they justify buying like Rotas and JNCs and shit, but like they're just too lazy to like look and buy something secondhand.
Yeah, I don't know. I wanted something kind of different. I wanted something some wheel that I kind of had never seen before. Kind of goes along with the car in the sense that I've never really seen anyone else with the car. I wanted to put some kind of different wheels that weren't really seen locally or even I've seen on the internet, you know? So
yeah. I didn't like them. When I saw them sitting in our shop, I was like, oh man, like what the hell did Jake buy? And then as soon as I saw them on the car, I was like, oh, this is actually really sick. Like they suit this car so well. But I actually like struggled so hard to see the vision at first when they were just sitting on the floor of the shop. I was like, oh, like this is not the kind of wheel I'd go for. But then again, like in my brain, I just like my brain doesn't put cars like this together.
It's not. Oh, that one's bad. Bing bong. Yeah, it sets up the fucking. That thought I got in a car crash there.
Yeah, Jake. That's so funny.
Yeah, that actually freaked me out at first. I actually thought that was like some shit wrong with the car. Fucking airbags can go off or some shit. You know, it'd be great. Yeah.
You can get some hamburger.
Yeah, burf.
Just to prove to everybody that this car is a good daily driver car.
You get demon sauce, dude. Look at that. You want the demon sauce?
Holy crap.
Hello? Hey, can I get 3 McDoubles, please? That's everything.
You want to pay with change, buddy? I thought it'd be funny. Just pay some toonies. All the Americans will look at it. They're just like, dude, what is this? Yeah, check this out. Here we go. We can make sure we don't curb the wheels.
Way.
We're not curbing the wheels.
That's insane. You got curb camera?
Yeah, curb camera, buddy.
That's crazy. It's like they knew people were going to put Big Johns on this car.
The fenders on these cars, so not rolled at all.
Yeah.
They're straight from the factory. So the nice thing is like you can put a wheel that sinks into the fender quite a bit, and you don't have to do anything with fenders. The wheels just fit the car.
That's crazy.
The car is already made basically for
pre-rolled fender.
Yeah, for putting on big wheels. It's
thanks so much.
Nissan, they kind of know what's going on, right? Like they do have, Nissan isn't doing well as a car company. We all know that, but they do have their finger on the pulse when it comes to, you know, making cars that are for the car people, you know, for enthusiasts and stuff. So
food cam. This is why you buy a VIP car. So you just get ketchup on fucking everything. Oh, there's a car right behind us. That car is so joked. We're just heading back to the shop right now, and it was fun driving around in the Fuga. It's a funny car. It's a really unique car. But I think this thing is a fantastic daily driver. Like it ticks every box that you'd want from a car like this, and it looks cool doing it. And it's like so fresh and new and reliable and well understood. But yeah, we're gonna head back to the shop now and wrench on our 3S that we're swapping into our GT86 a little bit. And yeah, that'll be it for the night.
It's about time we actually did some of the gritty work on our beams before we put it into the FRS. Nothing super sexy, but it's important. We want the engine to run its best, not leak oil. So we have an interesting mix of parts today. We got some stuff that we had to buy from the internet, a bunch of OEM Toyota parts that we're gonna do, valve cover seals, cam seals. Yeah, we got a bunch of parts that we picked up from our partner NAPA Auto Parts, and that's gonna go on the car. We got coil packs that are actually supposed to be for an R35 GTR that we're gonna be retrofitting onto this engine because they're much more powerful, reliable, and easier to replace. And then we're gonna do an oil change with some Motul high performance oil that we picked up from NAPA and run a NAPA Gold oil filter. One of the things that we were really evaluating when we were trying to figure out what we were gonna do with NAPA as a sponsor was, could they get us Motul oil? Because we absolutely love Motul. And when we put this engine together, we decided we wanted to run 300V in it, which is like a competition race oil. We know that it means we'll have to do more frequent oil changes, but it also means when we're pushing this thing on limiter a lot, that we know that we've got basically the most technologically advanced oil as possible in the engine. And we're gonna be matching that up with a NAPA Gold oil filter. We're actually really, really impressed with these things. So far, like, you know, we used to all run K&N stuff on our cars thinking that that was like the best oil filter money could buy. And honestly, like, these things give the K&N oil filter a real run for their money. We've seen these taken apart and cut in half beside the K&N filters, and it's very, very similar to what, like the technology inside of these is extremely similar to what we've seen from the K&N performance lineup.
Logan has fixed the timing and changed the VVTi gears and taking the belt off. Should be good now, right?
Yep, Sam's spinning the motor over right now to double check timing. That's a good way of doing it.
This is our lung. You see our firing motor on the tape.
Nice. Yeah, this motor's got fucking sleep apnea, dude.
Yeah, who needs starter when you got Sam?
Time for oil.
Smell this. Oh! Doesn't smell like regular oil.
No.
It's because it's fast.
We forgot to take off the oil filter before starting to put oil in it. And we got Logan lifting it. I think that is it for tonight. We're gonna clean up and hopefully come back to this tomorrow. Just a couple more things.
Those threads are brutal.
It's a new day. We finished up doing most of the stuff on this, which is, I don't remember. Yeah.
We did all the gaskets and we cleaned up the motor and it is ready to go back in the car. It's got a new exhaust side cam gear. It doesn't spew oil everywhere. And we did the cam seals and should stay dry now.
Yeah. Pump it into submission.
All right, hump maxer. Engine is in. This is exciting. This is like, it may not seem that exciting because like we've been in this state before, but like for all intents, this is the last time we're putting this engine back in. Like we're hoping the engine actually lives in this bay now until the car is a running, driving, operating automobile.
Yeah.
We'll probably end up pulling it out when we respray the car and paint the bay, but who knows?
Mechanically.
Yeah, who knows when that'll be. But like mechanically, engine and transmission are in and that's where they will stay. We have a few more parts coming that we're waiting for. We got a wiring harness that's being made by Panic right now. We got to get the link ECU and like all the random link bits for like AFRs and stuff. And then drive shaft. We got to get a drive shaft made. It's close. We're like very close. We also need a clutch pedal. If anybody's got a GT86 FRS BRZ clutch pedal and you don't want it anymore, let us know.